One of the best side hustles you can start in this new year is selling print-on-demand products. And if you know exactly what type of products are selling well, you are able to transfer those over into your own unique product you can start selling on Etsy. So in today's video, I'm teaching you how to actually create a best-selling product and how to put a unique spin on designs that's already selling well to help your product get noticed and start selling on Etsy. I'm sharing this all with you coming up next. Welcome back to the video, my friends. If you're new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. So the main place that we're going to use to sell all of our print-on-demand products is Printify. They are my #1 place to sell all of my print-on-demand products. Today, however, we're focusing on selling t-shirts and sweatshirts, but as you can see here, there are a ton of different things you can start selling on Etsy, and some of them are actually pretty good, like your tote bags, and you have your mugs, you have your glassware, you have different type of ornaments you can sell. So there's a lot of things here to help you actually get started. And so if you want to check out Printify on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code to use their premium version for 30 days absolutely for free. This premium version allows you to save when you are actually getting orders here. As you can see, the default price for this ornament is $5.67. But if you're using Printify Premium, you're able to get this at a major discount. And this goes along for all different type of products as well. Again, we have the Bella Plus Canvas shirt here starting off at $9.89. But if you're using Printify Premium, you're able to get this at a major discount. And the overall goal here is that the more money you can save on every order, the more money you will have in the long run. So again, check out that link in my description box below, along with that promo code to get 30 days free using Printify Premium. All right, so we see a lot of these grandma shirts on Etsy is doing well. Different names we can actually use here. This person is using the word Gigi, but notice how they have specifically the grandchildren's name right here in the middle. So that's the thing we definitely want to incorporate. As you see here, we have a grandma shirt here established, but we go back to that personalization with the names being involved as well. This one here, bringing up the birth flower to the children's name. But if you see the trend that we have here, we have grandma all over it, along with that personalization. Same thing here, we have the flowers, customize that specific grandma's name. Multiple different designs, still following that same trend, having grandma text on the design itself, along with having the grandchildren's name personalized there as well. So same thing with this product here. This is the one that we're definitely going to follow and redo this in a certain way. But they have another way to categorize grandma, and they have Mimi. And again, we see that same type of trend here with the grandchildren's name on it here, tied in with that specific font and a heart. So let's jump into Canva. Let's create this design so we can use this on our Printify product. Now, one of the places that we're definitely going to use to help us find additional things to use on our print-on-demand product is Creative Fabrica. So if I definitely want to add in those type of letters we found to work well, all I have to do here is just type in letters. And we see all different type of things come up. We have these things here where we can add in our own design if we want to. We have some Christmas letters here, some floral letters here, just all different type of letters that we can include with our overall design. In our case today, we definitely want to focus on the trend of creating a Christmas style t-shirt in a Christmas style sweatshirt. So we're definitely going to lean more so towards a Christmas alphabet collection of letters to use for our design. Let's jump back into Canva. I'm going to select one of these packs here, and we're going to start creating our grandma Gigi Mimi t-shirt sweatshirt design. All right, so here we are in Canva, and one of the things we're going to do is create ourselves a custom size for our design. So we can head over to custom size, and we're going to focus on setting this to be 5,000 by 5,000. That is the main pixel count I create for all of my products, because this allows me to be versatile into where I use my design. So I might use it for a sweatshirt, I might use it for a t-shirt, I might use it for a tote bag or a mug. And this specific pixel count just allows me to be more versatile and find more ways to use this design if I find it trending in my shop. So I want to keep this 5,000 by 5,000, plus the pixel count is extremely high for all of these products, so I will not lose quality. So one of the things I like to do is download that pack of letters to Canva so I can use it here. And once you use that pack, you'll see a ton of different letters available for you to use. I like to save my letters in a project folder here. So I would go to project, I would create a new folder, and I would dump in all of my letters here. You see, I have already created a fall folder for my letters, and I have one here created for my Christmas letters. And all you got to do here is go to create a folder, and then you'll name it for whatever you want to do. In our case, we'll do one Christmas letters because I already have one made. You'll hit continue, and then now I have that specific folder created for me to upload all of my letters into one place. Again, this helps me stay focused and keep everything clean. So if I'm creating multiple products or multiple designs using these type of letters, I have everything in one place and it's very easy to find, especially if I have someone working with me that can find it easily if I just share this specific folder with them. So I already have a folder created with the Christmas letters I want to use. And as I open this up, you can see all the different type of letters and numbers associated with the letter pack I downloaded. This is definitely going to be the one we create for our Grandma Gigi Mimi shirt design. So from here, I definitely want to pick out some letters to fit into my overall canvas. And then from there, we can make some more design changes to make our product stand out even more. And of course, bring in that personalization. So for today's video, I added in just a couple of more designs that I think will work extremely well with the theme that we're trying to go for. So all I did here again was just copy and paste these things in here just to keep track of what is doing well. And I do this really for all of my products, just to have a whole list of different things here that are doing well. But for today's video, I'll just keep it at 3. And again, we have our main image here that says Mimi, and of course these specific names here at the bottom. We have Gigi here, again, another way of describing the same person, which is the grandma. And this is a unique way as well. This could be great for Valentine's Day, but as you see here, it has these different type of letters still on here. This has a unique phrase at the bottom, and I'll just zoom in so we can see that phrase. And it says, this Gigi wears her heart. And obviously we have the hearts here with these specific people's names on it. Now, I think this is going to be extremely helpful for us, is because we don't see a lot of designs like this that's bringing in that extra feature, these little, phrases here that's tied with the overall Gigi theme. So we definitely wanted to plug in our Christmas letters. Definitely want to add in just a placeholder for specific names, but we definitely want to add in a phrase that's tied into the Christmas season. So with these letters here, all I have to do is just find the specific one I want to go with here. We'll start off with Gigi. So we'll start off with the G here. And I have that in place. And before I resize this, I want to get all of my letters in the proper area so that when I do resize it, it is all resized at the same proportion. So I don't want to change anything here. I just want to keep on adding in my letters to get the entire name. And I don't want to use the same letters. I can, but in today's video, with all the options that we have here, I wanted to be slightly different. So I want to go up here and find a different I. So I'll go with the red here. And then I want to find another type of G, and we have another type of G here. So we'll go ahead and pick an I from this here as well. So now we utilize all of the letters here in their different variations. And now we have everything in place. So we definitely want to group everything together. And I just want to take the edge of this square here and just shrink it down to size. And again, before I even change these out for placement, I just want to make sure that everything is in the proper place in regards to size, and I can make sure that these letters are going to fit in. I can make those additional changes later. I definitely want to shrink this down to size so that it can be workable for what I have in front of me. So now that we have our letters in place, I just want to separate them. And so I have the I here, have the G here, have the I here, and I have the GG. And just automatically, you see this is coming out good already because we're using these specific letters from Creative Fabrica to make our product stand out even more. I go up to position with Canva, and I just want to click this button where it says tidy up so everything can be spaced evenly. And boom, as I click that button, everything has been spaced evenly. I can go back to this, group everything together, just simply highlight everything, group it together. Now I know it doesn't matter if I move it or just, change the size of it. All of these letters are spaced appropriately for me to continue my design, knowing everything is properly in place. Now, as I go back to my examples here, I definitely want to see what is working well for them and how can I merge some of their things over into my design, because automatically our design is extremely different because we're using different letters. Just adding in the bottom names itself could be great, but instead of us adding in these hearts, it would be good if we add something tied to the Christmas season. So again, they have little hearts here tied to the name, but I think if we add in maybe some presents or some reindeers, I think that little small piece would just really stand out and be nice for our design here. So let's go ahead and add our names first, just as placeholders, and we'll add some more things in between these names to make our product stand out for the Christmas season. So with Canva, I want to push the letter T on my keyboard here just to bring up the text. bring us at the bottom. I want to head over to my text features here, and Canva allows you to upload some custom text if you want, but they have a lot of great things already here. In my case, I do have some things that I want to use that I think will work well for our design, so I added in my text here. And again, we just want to add in some names just to be placeholders so the customer can see how their product will look when they get it from me after they purchase it. So for our case today, let's just put in some names here, and then we'll space them out with some unique elements surrounding the Christmas season. So here are our placement names for our design: Sarah, Jonah, and Robert. And again, these things will be changed once the customer orders this shirt. And one of the things I definitely want to do is add in some Christmas themes in the middle of our design here. So I can head over to Canva Elements, and I want to do Christmas presents. And I see a couple things we can add here. Now I am using the pro version of Canva, but there's a lot of great things you can use, again, from multiple different sites. In our case today, I'm definitely going to stick here just to save us some time. And I have a couple of presents that I want to add here. So we have our entire design here that we can just group together and have everything in one place. And this is something that we can actually download into our Printify design and start selling this if we wanted to. But I think we can go a step further, just not adding in GG in these specific names, but I think we can go a little bit further and just add in a unique phrase, something as small as GG favorite gifts. And of course, we have this child's name or the children's name tied to our design. We can actually group this together as well, and this can be something we can start selling on Printify and Etsy. Now, before we actually download this, one of the things we definitely want to do is create two types of version. I call them my white text and my black text version, because if we're utilizing different type of color products, we definitely want to have these things already dialed in place with the color changes. And now we have these two versions here, the white text version and the black text versions available for us, as well as the same type of options here for our first design. So I think everything is good here. Let's go ahead and download this and upload this into Printify to see how this is going to work with our overall product. So now that everything is done, we can go ahead and download this. And because we're downloading two different versions of our design, again, a white text and black text version, it's always good just to tile them up here so you know which ones you're working with. So I like to put D1 for design 1. And this here is going to be the BT, which is the black text version. And then I want to go over to my next one here and simply put design 1, but instead of us doing BT for black text, I'm going to do WT for white text. And so I know exactly which design this is based upon how it is titled. And I can do the same thing for these down here if I want to incorporate them into my design. If everything's good here, I can go into share, go to download. I want to save this as a PNG with a transparent background. And because we're just focusing on the first two designs, I just want to highlight this one here and the second one here and hit download. And now these will be ready for me to upload into Printify for me to start selling on Etsy. All right, so here we are back in Printify, and I want to go ahead and upload my design to my t-shirt. So I will go over to catalog here and I would select the Bella and Canvas t-shirt for the women's design, and you will see here that we have a lot of print on demand providers to choose from. In our case today, we definitely want to go with one that has a great rating, so we can go down here a little bit further and see additional providers. The one that I go with is Monster Digital. You can see all the data information here regarding what this product is all about. Again, we see the price of this product is $10.93, but again, if you're using Printify Premium, you get this at a major discount. We see the standard shipping costs, and they do offer express. Within just a couple few days, your customer can get the product. In regards to production time, you can see how long it would take for them to get their product printed. We see where this particular product can be printed: front side, back side, neck label, the shirt size, and the shirt color. So if everything's good here, we can go ahead and start designing, and we have our product in front of us here. So because we're going to work with a white t-shirt and I can bring in my black text version, this is going to be perfect for my design. Now I can go into my device and find where my design is, or I can just simply drag and drop it over into the canvas here. And one of the things that I definitely want to note here is that make sure you are uploading your design into this space where we have these little ant trails here. Again, anything outside of that would not be printed. Now, one of the things I definitely want to look at here is just the size quality of our product. We set this to be 5,000 by 5,000, which gives us the high resolution for our product. That means if we make it large, again, we still have this high quality here for us. That's what I mean by using one design for multiple products, and you will not lose quality. For our case today, I think we're good with just setting this on a t-shirt. I'm able to select different colors if I so choose. I can do soft cream if I wanted to. I can go down here and do heather mauve. And again, all these things are great to use if you want to sell multiple color products. Now, remember, we created a white text version for us to sell multiple colors. So in order for us to create create a different version of our design, we need to go over here and select a different t-shirt color. In our case today, we're going to focus on black. But if you notice here, the words are not even coming up, right? Because the text is black. That's where we want to go into this little option here where it says make a specific design for black. So I want to upload a specific design just for this color. And we know what design that is. That's going to be the white text version. So with that being said, I want to click this here. And now it's giving me the option to upload an additional design. So I want to go back over to my file while I have my design. And I want to drag and drop over my white text version. Now, I still have the black text version here. The reason for that is that I want to align this up the proper way because I want to make sure that all of my products are designed with the same orientation on the shirt. So now I'm able to delete the black text version, but keep the white text version. In our case today, we definitely want to keep the WT version of this design. That's the white text version, but I want to go down and delete the BT, the black text version of my design. So now I have it here. Now I can go over to preview and see what this looks like. I think everything is dialed in well. I can see what this looks like as well on this product. And I think it is good for us to go ahead and save and upload to our Etsy shop. Now, if I do want to create this design for a sweatshirt, all I have to do is go back to catalog and I want to head over to women's clothing all the way down to sweatshirt. And the specific brand I like to work with is the Gilded 18,000 series, which is this sweatshirt right here. I still like working with Monster Digital. I see all the information here. I can start designing. Now, this is going to look very similar to what we just came from with the t-shirt design itself. In our case today, I just want to focus on selling one color, which is going to be the sand color, but I'm still going to drag and drop my design over into the placement area. And from here, I like to raise up my design a little bit higher, just so I know it is going across the chest part of the sweatshirt. I can go in here and select the sand color, which is trending right now on Etsy. And I can deselect white. So my main color for this product is just going to be the sand color. Now, if I want to preview this, I can head over to preview. I can see exactly how this is going to be printed on this sweatshirt before I even get an order. But again, everything is lined up perfectly. If I want to see how this is going to look on a real model, then I have these options here available for me to use and see if everything lined up the right way and how this will look once my customer get this product after purchase. So now I'm back here in Canva, and this is where I want to drag and drop my design to create my mock-up image. And I'm definitely going to drag and drop the black text version into my design here. And I have it for me on my design. As you can see, this looks extremely well for our design here. I also like to turn down the transparency of my design just so it can look like it's blending on the shirt with the design that I have here. And once I have everything dialed for one product, if I do want to sell this on a sweatshirt like we talked about today, I can definitely add that in here. And again, shrink this down to the proper size so everything fits in well. But as you can see here, this is a great product to sell, just not for a t-shirt design, but as you can see here, we can sell the same exact thing on a sweatshirt for us to start making real income on Etsy. So as you can see, finding these trending items and redesigning them to fit a specific season like Christmas is a great way for you to start making designs that will sell on Etsy. Now, if you want to check out Printify on your own, again, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code for you to get started using their premium version absolutely for free for 30 days. Again, that gives you a major discount on every single product you create. I'll make sure I leave all that detail in my description box below for you to check this out and to see if it is best for your print on demand business. Now, in today's video, I didn't have time to go over how to actually create a personalized listing on Etsy. However, if you want to learn that next step, click this next video here. And if you want to learn more about how to make income online, then subscribe to my channel here. So always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.